The seasons used to be predictable, but now the extreme weather leaving so many across the United States wondering when they'll get a break. Just days after ringing in the new year, the city of Los Angeles went up in flames.
Hear these crazy explosions. Well, it's these homes, unfortunately, that are collapsing.
Between January 2nd and 6th, forecasters warned conditions were ripe for a potentially catastrophic event. The combination of, quote, life-threatening and destructive Santa Ana winds gusting up to 90 miles per hour, low humidity, and dry vegetation was the setup for a climate disaster. Rare PDS red flag warnings were issued, meaning a particularly dangerous situation was developing.
I mean, there were people who had suitcases, Hallie. They were just walking down the sidewalk as quickly as they can with suitcases trying to get, and they're with my helmet. That's how strong these winds are, Hallie.
The fires charred more than 50,000 acres, some burning for nearly a month.
Oh my. This is my childhood home.
The losses were unthinkable. According to CAL FIRE, more than 30 people perished, nearly 16,000 structures destroyed, and the cost estimated to be a staggering $61 billion.
Get ready.
Spring arrived, and with it, tornado outbreaks unlike any other year in history.
Oh, man.
First was mid-March, when 11 killer tornadoes struck over 3 days. Missouri experiencing their deadliest tornado outbreak since 2011.
We barely made it to the basement within seconds. And then the windows blew and we were just crouching down, covering our heads.
Then an unbelievable 10 straight days of tornadoes lasting from late March into early April, ripping apart communities and leaving paths of destruction across more than a dozen states. St. Louis took a direct hit when a 152-mile-per-hour EF3 tornado tore through the northern side of the city on May 16th. This was the first deadly tornado inside the city limits since 1959, destroying more than 5,000 buildings. The vicious season ended with the strongest tornado to strike the U.S. in 12 years. Clocking 210-mile-per-hour winds, the Enderlin, North Dakota tornado on June 20th was the first confirmed EF5 since 2013.
Oh my God.
The summer of 2025 brought historic and deadly floods from nearly coast to coast. In July alone, there were 5 1,000-year flood events. A warmer atmosphere holds more water, so when it rains, it literally pours. Double-digit rainfall totals and extreme rainfall rates prompted flash flood emergencies, turned roads into rivers, and flooded the New York City subway system. But none of these compare to what happened in the early morning hours of July 4th, when 4 months' worth of rain fell in just a few hours, overwhelming the banks of the Guadalupe River, rising more than 30 feet in Kerrville, Texas.
They'd have a river that's at 3 feet deep go to 32 feet in 1 hour. That's like a tsunami. That's like a dam break. That's almost like a storm surge from a hurricane.
In all, more than 130 people died across 6 Texas counties in this catastrophe. 2025 will go down as a season the U.S. was spared from a hurricane, yet one that still shattered records. 3 hurricanes reached Category 5 strength, packing winds of 157 miles per hour or higher. 4 of the storms, Erin, Umberto, Melissa, and Gabrielle, went through extreme rapid intensification, fueled by record warm water, a hallmark of climate change. But it was Hurricane Melissa that will define the 2025 season. At 185 miles per hour, it not only became the strongest hurricane to ever hit Jamaica, but the strongest to make landfall anywhere in the Atlantic. As the holidays approach, Thanksgiving travel snarled in the Midwest with a quick-hitting blast of snow. And just before Christmas, a powerful atmospheric river with a plume of moisture stretching 3,500 miles swept through the Pacific Northwest. 5 rivers rose to record levels. You can't control Mother Nature, but you can respect it by listening to science, making choices that protect the health of the planet and future generations.
I'm gonna make a snow angel.
Angie Lassman, NBC News.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.